Hello, how are you? Good. That's great. What brings you into the shop today? Okay, you're looking for some games. Well, you're in the right place for that. Were you looking for any specific sort of games, any sort of genres or anything like that? Okay. So you don't really know what you're looking for, you just sort of want anything. Okay, well that's really good because we have a lot of new games in today. We have a few new titles that you can pre-order. We don't actually have them. It's an earthquake. We actually don't have them in the shop at the moment. You have to order those, so we can just grab your details for that. Yeah. Yes, but we've got a bunch of pre-loved games. That's sort of what we specialize in as well. So we've got heaps of those. If you want to take a look at some of those today. Okay, that's great. Beautiful. So do you like more maybe storytelling games, or more maybe like combat focused games, or like survival games or horror games, or like what is sort of your favorite genre? Anything? Okay, well that's really good to not sort of have just one genre that you're well actually that's not true. It's good to have what you like, but it's also good to have an open mind and be able to enjoy all the games, all the genres. Okay, well let's start with some storytelling games maybe. I will show you some of my personal favorites, which I think is a good place to start. So here we've got one of the most iconic indie story sort of based games. It's this one. I'm sure you've heard of it before. Life is Strange. It's very popular even to this day, even though it's quite old now. For me, it's sort of like a guilty pleasure because I played it when I was quite young, so I have that sort of sentimental, almost like a nostalgic love for this game. I remember replaying it not too long ago and sort of really trying to be more critical about it, and I noticed all of these little, not plot holes per se, but I'm just like, okay, well, that's a bit silly. You know, just those little things that when you were younger, you might not have really noticed. But this one's very fun. If you haven't played it yet, it has a beautiful soundtrack that really accentuates the story. And it's just like a nice little game to play. It shouldn't take you that long to finish it. And it's only 15 gigs on the PlayStation, so you don't have to delete any of your games to play it. I know a lot of the new games that have come out are like 4 billion gigabytes big, and you just have to delete games because I don't have the largest storage capacity on my PlayStation 5, so it's just a bit annoying. But anyway, so this one's great. As it is quite old and something special in terms of like, you know, the graphics or the story or anything, this one's just $5. I know, what a bargain. Would you like to grab it? Beautiful. I'll just pop that for this to the side for you. Okay, now let's move on to something new that's come out this year. Here we have Ghost of Your Tear. This one came out this year and is set in the same universe. As Ghost of Tsushima. I was just looking for it in our selection, but I don't think we have it in at the moment. It's beautiful, very wonderful graphics. I'll read you the little thing at the back. It says, at the northern edge of Japan, beyond the reach of the samurai, a new warrior rises from the ashes of her homestead. Filled with fury and determination, Atsu will hunt down those responsible for the death of her family and exact her revenge. So cool. I started playing this like literally a week ago. I haven't had much time to fully absorb the story and everything yet, but so far, it's so good. If you enjoyed Ghost of Tsushima, it's like a no-brainer that you'll enjoy this as well. So yeah, that is a 100GB minimum. And it supports the vibration function and trigger effects. Very enjoyable gameplay. So that one is quite expensive because it's new, so it's going to be $100. Yeah. Okay, well, we can just leave that one today. You don't have to worry about it because you're going to get so many other games today, I feel. So we just leave that one to the side. Okay, so moving on next, we have one of the most iconic games ever made, and obviously one of my favorite games ever made. The Last of Us series. So we have Last of Us Part 1 and Last of Us Part 2. You totally don't see the little sticker there, by the way. Honestly, if you haven't played this yet, what are you doing? They recently made a show. Not semi-recently, it's actually probably been a good few years now since I've released season 1. But season 2 came out and I heard that not many people liked it. So yeah. Don't gotta worry about that though. I'm just gonna pretend it doesn't exist. So this one's $5 and this one is $10. What do you reckon? Oh yeah, so it's basically a survival horror game. It's set in this post-apocalyptic world in America, actually. And you just kill a bunch of zombies and follow the story of Joel and Ellie. And it's really, really wonderful. It's a beautiful, beautiful story. Like one day, my dream is to get a car and just drive all around America, visit all the locations that they used or they took inspiration from for the game. Because I believe the first game is set in, why can't I remember? It starts in Boston, and I feel like they go all around America because they're traveling around trying to find the fireflies. But is that a spoiler? I don't know. Maybe. Okay, I'm just probably going to stop talking about the plot of the game just in case you haven't played it yet. Obviously, a portion of this game is set in Seattle. I've always wanted to visit Seattle. Okay, so have you played these ones before? Yeah, okay. Let me just put those ones to the side. But if you do buy those games today, we are running a little promotion. So you get this little bonus. The bonus is this little bracelet. You get this little bracelet if you buy both of the games today. What do you reckon? No? Okay. Your loss. Okay, so now we have a bunch of $5 games that is all classified there because they're either older titles or they've just been recycled and pre-loved. So for that, we have Detroit Become Human, which is another sort of choose your own adventure, choice-based story game. It's really interesting, and honestly, I feel like everyone should play this. I remember the first time I played this, it was before the rise of ChatGPT even, and artificial generative AI. I first played this game, which is such a crazy thought to think about because I'm only in my 20s and I feel like AI has been incorporated in every aspect of our lives now. But anyway, I feel like this is very relevant, probably now more than ever. And it's set in Detroit in 2038, which isn't that far away, guys. And lifelike androids have replaced the human workforce. They never tire, never disobey, never say no until something changes. Some of them have started to behave irrationally, as if they were feeling emotions. So this game, you can tell your own story. Every choice has a consequence. You can take control of 3 androids on their quest to discover who they really are, and you face lots of moral dilemmas and make life or death decisions. And here are our 3 characters. We have Connor, Clara, and Marcus. It's a really gripping, entertaining story. I recommend. Okay, cool. The next game we have is Days Gone, right here. And this is also a sort of post-apocalyptic game. I saw the cover and I thought it looked cool, so that's the only reason why I bought it. Yeah, this one's actually my personal donation to the shop. I can't really speak for it. I haven't played the whole thing. I sort of got bored halfway through because I was just like, this isn't The Last of Us, and I'm just being a bit silly about that because I just finished playing The Last of Us for the first time, so I was just like, I need more post-apocalyptic world. Yeah, so it is open world-ish, so you can explore the world there. You can craft weapons, upgrade your bike, and discover a gripping story of personal loss. That's what it says. So yeah, that one's there for you as well. We also have this classic of a game, the South Park, the Fractured But Whole. Which is also just a fun little game. I'll read you the little blurb thing. It says, from the creators of South Park, okay, we already know that. A dark shadow has spread across South Park. A new power is rising, and this time an entire squad of superheroes must stand. Create your own superhero and use your incredible abilities to save the town. Wow, incredible. Okay, so we have a few more here. We have Assassin's Creed, The Shadows, and then the Assassin's Creed Mirage. Both incredible games, amazing games. And yes, we only have PlayStation games here. We don't stock any Xbox games. Sorry about that, if that was inconvenient. This one's cool because it's set in Japan, so I have a personal love for that. It's cool, we just become an assassin. Yeah. So those are the 2 there. And then we have this one, which I also recently got in stock today. That doesn't make sense. Recently got in stock today. I mean, recently got in stock. This one's just a fun little game. You just explore a nice open world. Okay. And then, of course, we have this one. Can you tell what this is just from the case? This is the Ultimate Edition version of Red Dead Redemption 2. This is probably my all-time favorite game ever. I don't know, that's actually quite hard. I don't even know why I have to choose. I don't have to choose at all, so. The thing with this game is that I haven't played the first one yet. But I do want to play it now. So if you do have a copy of Red Dead Redemption 1 for the PlayStation that you don't need, send me a message. Okay, well, that's that. There we go. Now I'll show you a few more bonus ones that we have today. Some of my personal favorites. So here we have Spider-Man 2. It is just such a great, incredible single-player game. It's so entertaining. It's just so good. All the combat, all of it. I highly recommend. Okay. Then we have The Witcher, which, yes, won Game of the Year. It's also an incredible, beautiful, just open world style game. I've heard good things about the show too, but I haven't personally seen it. Okay, and then we have GTA 5, which is a classic. Everyone needs this in their collection. It's just really good. You could just live out all of your hedonistic fantasies through this game. It's really quite horrible, but so horrible that it's beautiful, you know? Okay, and the last bonus one today is The Rise of the Ronin. It's also another incredible game set in Japan in 1863, amidst the chaos of a country ravaged by war, disease, and political unrest. A Ronin steps forth, holding the nation's fate in their hands. Okay, and the last one, I want to tempt you with this incredible deal that we have. We have Resident Evil 4 here and Resident Evil 2. They're the last two Resident Evil games we have left in stock. I absolutely adore this game. It is so good. It's about Leon S. Kennedy and his task with rescuing the US president's kidnapped daughter. Will he be able to recover? Will he be able to overcome the madness that awaits him? Experience the genre-defining classic like never before with updated visuals, gameplay, and more. So it is like the completely remastered, revamped version of the original Resident Evil 4. It's almost completely unrecognizable from the original game because the original one was obviously quite old. And here we have Resident Evil 2, which is also incredible. Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. This game, I literally got stuck at the last boss. If you know, and you've played it before, you know. So we have another customer here. Would you like to buy a game? He has no thumbs, so he can't even use a controller if he wanted to, which is a shame. I got stuck on the last boss, and I got stuck on the last boss, and I just cannot beat it for the life of me. So I'm still stuck there. So yeah, there's that. So it's really good if you like a challenge. So if you buy any one of those two Resident Evil games, we are giving away this bonus Resident Evil duck, Leon Kennedy duck. How incredible is that? This is a wonderful once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get this free duck that looks like Leon. How incredible. I know, it's amazing. So would you like to grab any of those? Yes? Correct answer. Okay, beautiful. So you have quite a good selection of the games here. The only ones that we don't have available in store today, the only one that we will have to order in separately for you is the Ghost of Yorte, just because it's a newer game. So for that, I'm just going to need to grab some of your details. Okay, beautiful. So what is your name? Okay, and what is your age? And your date of birth? Okay, and your address? Beautiful. And would you like it shipped express or just standard? Standard, okay. And just your social security number as well. Thank you. Okay, beautiful. So that's going to be $14.99 total today. Wonderful. Thank you. And your game should be with you arriving at your house very soon. So just keep an eye out on your email for your tracking number. Wonderful. Thank you so much.